At the end of this video, I'm going to tell you 3 things that I like and 3 things that I don't like about this figure. What can I say? This thing is massive. Hey guys, this is Dad's Toys and Things, and today we're taking a look at McFarlane Toys, Jake Sully's Banshee. With action figures, or pretty much in any toy that I collect, I love it when I can get things in scale. And this is a big figure. If you look at the size of the box alone, that's 14 inch, and on the height, that's about 15. 14 by 15, and it's about 4-inch thick. So let's take a look at this first. Look at the box. Look at that graphics right there. And here they're showing Jake Sully on it. And look at that. Black light glow. We're gonna test that later. For now, let's open it up. And here he is. This thing is a challenge. It's so big. Look at that. So in the animation, this is supposed to be 45 feet in length. And I don't know if you remember, but Jake Sully actually named his Banshee Bob. And Bob here is an Ikran. So every Nabi, a male Nabi, goes through this rite of passage where they call it Ikran Makto, where they should be able to ride one of this mountain Banshee. And look at how big this thing is. And look at this claws. So they got this 2 single claw, one in front and one at the back. And look at those wings. Look how wide those wings are. Now, let's test the black light. And there you go. If you can see it, without the light, with the black light on, that is just amazing. And look at that face. Wait until we get hit by the black light, and there you go. It's like those neon tetra. You know, the neon tetra fish in the aquarium. And look at that. Once it hits those lights, amazing. This is such an amazing figure. Look at that again. Wow. So, of course, the Banshee wouldn't be complete without Jake Sully here. Let's look at Jake Sully. Whoop. Don't hit him in with your tail. And that's Jake Sully with all, when you hit it with a black light. Now, let's stop this thing. And then you're supposed to ride it. And there he is. And let me tell you, it's not easy to put him up there. It's not easy. So they didn't make it easy to put him up there. Look at him. Look at those two. You can see the glow with the black light. And you can see Jake Sully. You hit him with a black light. Closer look at this thing. As you can see, head articulation. You can move it. Now, I don't know if you remember in my video for Jake Sully, one of the things that I was hoping for is for his hair to be able to connect here. And I think you can do that. Let me see. Let me see. So here's his hair. Oh, there you go. Let me show you. You could see it here. You could you? Oh, just a bit. You could. Oh, well, you could try. Yeah, let me try this. Okay, I think you could do it, but it's hard. It's not easy. So, you know, in the avatar where they latch in like this to the Banshee, it's not easy to do. It's not easy to do, but I think you could do it. Now, going back to this figure, you got the mouth here, huge mouth. Tongue, you can't really do anything with it. You cannot close them. You cannot close them out. There you go. You cannot close them out. But you got this. It's flexible. They don't have any wires inside, so you can't, you know, post them and bend them, and they keep going that way. So the good thing about this is here. So Jake Sully has a bow, so you can put it here. Let me find that thing. Found it. So this one you can put it here. I think so. The other way. See if that works better. Yeah, you could put it in. Okay. So back to the head. You can turn it 360 degrees, and on the neck you have a wide variety of movement. This is really good. Look, from that to this, and then side to side. So there's a lot of movement that you could do. So they really did good with this. And on the wings, it's just hard because it's so big. Look at this. It's on a ball joint. So you could put it up like that. So there's really a lot of different poses that you could do. Look at that, very menacing. Look at that. And then you got this claws right here. You can move it in different directions. And look at that. And this one is is not fully connected. It's connected, but you see, you can see that there's a joint. So you can actually move it in different forms. And so is this one too. And right at the back, you can see there's a little wing that you can move at the 360 degrees. Yeah, you can do it. And there's another set here at the very end. Look, now this one, you can't move this talon right here like the one in front, the claw here. You can move it independently. Now this one you can't. It's fixed to the wing. And then the this is in, but not, you know, not truly. So that's fine. And you got the harness in here. Now, I don't know what this does because it's very hard to get him to stand in this harness. And right at the bottom, this is where you can insert this stand. It's also difficult to put it in here, but that's fine. The only worry that I have is this, because it's already broken, like I said, and I haven't really used it. I just put it in and then turn it. You see, that's another view. So you need a lot of horizontal space and a bit of vertical space to display this thing. But once you have that, just look at it. Just look at it, this thing again. And then let's shine the black light. Look at that amazing colors that it emits with the black light. And this thing, as you can see, it's transparent by the end. Yeah. Let's see if I can put this this guy on him again. So finally, I got the pose that I wanted. Let's put it like that. And that is just amazing. And as promised, I'm gonna tell you 3 things that I like about this figure and 3 things that I don't like about it. Let's start with the things that I like. Now, look at the details on this thing. I've always said it, I've said it again and again, it's amazing because it's amazing. Look at this. Look at the eyes. There's actually 2 sets of eyes. One in front, one at the back. And look at the tongue. Look at the teeth. Look at the wings. The details on this thing is just marvelous. So that's the first one. The second is this. Look at that. Just take a look at that. The bioluminescence. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, but I'm just excited. Bioluminescence. There you go. They're able to mimic or show us that. Look at that. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm talking about details. But let me see if I could. Here. I don't know if you could see it. There. See that slit right there? That's the details on the lungs of this thing. That's supposed to increase their capacity to fly in high speeds and things like that. They didn't have to put that in there, but it's there. So that's the second one. And the third one that I like about it is just the scale. Look at the scale on this thing. I love it when a figure is scaled with his ride or anything that's attached to him. Or, you know, this is Jake Sully's Banshee. He's got to be able to ride it. And he does. Oh, look at him. Look at him. He's holding it in one hand. And here, he got his bow. So, it's like that. It's like that in the box. And it's pretty much the same. Now, the part that I don't like. I'm gonna start off with this base. McFarlane, what did you do? So, it's a very weak nub right here. It's already broken and I haven't done anything to it other than put this thing on here. I don't know if you could see it inside. There's a pentagon shape inside and that's where the stress was. All those pentagons right there, the lines are starting to break. So I found this in my box and I'm gonna put it here. This is for my drill, just to hold it until I find a better stand for it. So that's one that I don't like. The second one that I don't like, I mentioned in my previous review, this one, the neural interface. It should be able to interface with Jake Sully's own neural interface. Sorry, got excited right there. I didn't mean to shout. But it's hard to put them in. They should have made it easier. So when he rides it, he puts the neural interface here to the Banshee and they're off. And the last one that I don't like, well, it's mostly a wish list. You know, they could have made something here so this mouth can close. It would be amazing if there's a joint in here so you could just close it, open, close, open, close. Yeah, that's more of a wish list. I mean, I like that it opens like that. It's menacing and everything, but if it could open, I'm just saying, McFarlane, it would be better, much better, and much worth the price of this thing, because this thing is expensive. It is not cheap at all. And oh, before I go, did I ever mention this? Did I mention the hind wings? It's like it's got its own stabilizers. Isn't that amazing? You got the main wings here, you got the hind wings, you got some sort of a stabilizer at the back. Which creature has that? Of course it's Avatar, but you know, to think of those little things to put in a creature, I mean, they really don't have to. I mean, this wings itself, it's really great, but they have to put this in. So that makes sense, because if you look at the movie, if you watch the movie, you can see how they maneuver through high speed and all those heights. So this helps a lot. And the other one that I don't like, I know I already said my three dislike, but I remember this. McFarlane. This is very hard to keep inside. It always falls off. That's the thing. It always falls off. I've tried to put it in there, jam it in there several times, but I could not get it to go in fully. So you can just tug it like softly and it falls off. So it's a minor. I mean, I can live with it if it would be better if it doesn't fall off, because I want to keep everything together and not falling off, and then waking up one day and one of the wings, one of the tails are on the ground or wherever. So there you have it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please don't forget to click like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you know when there's a new video, and for more videos, of course. And I will see you on my next one.